Hello, welcome on in. I am excited to fall down this wormhole. I am gonna take us through hopefully the entirety of the main story of Final Fantasy XIV. I have never played it to completion myself. I have done a Realm Reborn in the past, but I thought it would be fitting that we start at the beginning with a brand new character. So I've made this character. I kind of impulsively made her and was just messing around in the character creation. And I came up with this character because she is based off of a book that I attempted to write as a middle schooler. And in that book, this was I was going through my obsession with Aragon and everything like that. So she was a dragon rider. So I decided to, give her the dragon, race here that I thought that would be fitting. So we're gonna jump in and we're gonna quest. I want to start in Gridania because I have not started there before. I originally started in Limsa with my little Lalafell that I also play on. And she is currently partway through Heavensward. So we might swap over to her at some point if they if this one catches up to the other one, or we might play through the whole story on this character. I haven't decided yet. If you happen to be watching this and there's more episodes out at the time, then maybe you know. The thing to note in this is I will try to timestamp as many things as I can in the bottom on YouTube. So if you're looking for bits and pieces and don't want to hear me rattle on and whatnot, you can jump and skip through to find exactly what you're hopefully looking for. And I think we're good to go ahead and jump on in, I believe. I think. Okay, so that's all saved there. So I guess I could also give you a little close up. She's so cute. I'm gonna name her Sophia because that is the name that that is the name that the character in the book had. So I think everything should be good here. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I want to give her as a birthday. Let's go for... I don't know. I don't know if it really necessarily matters. We're gonna go with that. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot about this. It's been so long since I made my first character. I'm hoping we'll make some actual story progress. And recording for YouTube and people and whatnot will help me keep focused on it with my ADHD brain, because I love this game a lot, but I've never played through all the story and I really want to. Okay. I think I'm just gonna pick one of these that's purple, purely because it's purple. It says there's no effect on gameplay. So we're gonna go for the arts one. Let's do that one. Okay. Now, I want to start in Gridania, and I want to try Conjurer, because my Lalafell started as a summoner, and started in Arcanist. She started as Arcanist, and she started in Limsa. So we're gonna be Conjurer. We're gonna start in Gridania. Okay, so we got all the things set up. We are gonna put in her name. I feel so silly doing this name, but it is one that I have had for a character for so long, and it feels very silly, but also I like having an inspiration. She's got, I always feel like she already has kind of a bit of a backstory. So in theory, I doubt that this name is gonna, anyone else will have it. If so, we'll change things. Just gonna double check that we spelled it right. Okay, here we go. I forgot they get excited too. Yes, she's excited for adventuring too. Yes, begin game with this character. Yes, please. Here we go. Aw, the world is full. Okay, it's fine. It's very busy. Currently, I'm recording at the time that's we're a few days after the release of Dawn Trail, so We're a little bit busy at the moment. Here we go, here we go. I love this music. This was actually like one of my most played songs on my Spotify last year.
Here. Here. Feel.
Forgot how dramatic this opening is.
Here. Feel. Think.
Ooh. I like it. Oi! You alright, lass? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the Aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Oh, it's Moogles. Okay. They're so cute. This is so cute. Okay, so if you start in Gridania, you get Moogles. Okay, feeling better, Kupo? Ah, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Moogles. We live in this wood. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late, lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? But of course you haven't, you've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then, we'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. That was cute. I love Moogles. It's gonna be empty now. Great. Love it. 10 out of 10. Gridania's still a fair way off, in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversations, see? Bremont's the name, and peddlin's me trade. As for your good self judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So as long as you can avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret that adventuring is a risky business these days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Ooh. Let's say to amass a fortune. Sure, why not? I don't know. Fortune, eh? Well, it's a dream we've all had one time or another. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Gridania's renowned for its leather workers and carpenters, not to mention its botanists. Adventuring's just about killing things after all, or ain't just about killing things after all. A peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Okay. Oh, they got a fancy mask. Halt! Go no further! What's this, then? Oh! Wah! Uh-oh. What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead on the Zaxel? We're going to do our bestest to pronounce all of the things in this game. I am aware that I'm probably going to pronounce things wrong. I'm going to apologize for that now. Do feel free to correct me, because I know some basics of how to pronounce some things, but I'm definitely still learning. The Zaxel. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Until what? Oh. Bloody hells, we shall hold them here. Try to break clear. Ooh. Alright. Oh. See you in battle before we even make it to the starting city. Okay. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Zaxel to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? I'm gonna say no, because it's not technically. Thought not. But I wager there's been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journeyed itinerant to teach you a few things about your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, lushest forest in all Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and gave the Zaxel unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold, Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the Eternals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania.
So pretty.
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era.
Oh, the little Moogle balloon.
However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. Our first quest reward! Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Off we go. Yay! I really like Gridania. It's so pretty. Ooh, they're going somewhere in a rush. Yes, there. Yes, you. Are you there? Yes, you. Oh. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. Indeed. I am Ortinart, a wood whaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Okay. We get to move now. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. I am using mouse and keyboard. Okay, follow the instructions moving. Yes, I do know the basic characters. Okay. Yes, I do know the basics of moving the characters. I will mess around with the HUD and everything once we actually have skills to put on here. Didn't you hear me? Come here, I shall guide you. Oh, okay. They're literally like forcing me to walk that way. Okay, let's go this way. Initiating quests. Yes, I do know how to start a quest. Okay. So, level 1 coming to Gridania. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Another green adventurer, I presume? I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Morin. Morin? I'm so sorry if I butchered names. Within, and she will take you in hand. We're trying our bestest in terms of saying names and things. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Yes, indeed. Yes, I do understand how that does work. This is so fun already. Okay. It's just exciting having a new character. I like it. Okay. Let us quest away. Run, and run, and run. Okay, I guess we do have this. No, we can't use... I can't use sprint here? Not yet? Okay. Fine. We'll just walk slowly then. Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Maureen's my name. My mother Maureen Mother Maureen as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Zaxel and the various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlenian Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the Calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when the dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamund, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the Calamity. Scarcely a square malm of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it is also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of the events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet, amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as Warriors of Light. Pray, do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left, then, is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Oh, I would appreciate if you use your real name. There is a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use assuming aliases. Okay. Sophia Star Racer. Are you quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived. Another God's damned adventurer. Oh, I wasn't expecting the camera angle change. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The elder Seed Seer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Least you forget it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the seventh hell. Well, that seems like a super nice way to greet me. Nice to meet you too? Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with the folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm up to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Yay! Now then, you may depend on Old Mother Maureen to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Okay. Yay! Quest complete. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first steps as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Maureen and then go forth and discover the incredible adventure that awaits you. Yay! Yes, we know about main quest things. Fancy. Okay. Yes, we definitely will. We're focusing on main story stuff. I definitely see myself doing, you know, like the Conjurer quests and different side quest lines and whatnot. As like separate parts of things, but we'll focus on main story for this part. So again, if you are watching and things like that, I do super appreciate you hanging out. If you're looking for specific things, I'm gonna put a bunch of different YouTube timestamps and things like that. So if you're looking to skip over things or find certain things, I will also be making a playlist of all the videos and whatnot. So if you're looking for something in particular, that is there, and also for easy watching for you to watch on through. And I appreciate you being here. So, level 1, close to home. Maureen, I don't know. Meowen? I really don't know how to pronounce the name. I do apologize. Properties of the Carlin Canopy wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheorite. The massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheorite Plaza, not far from the Caroline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous teleportation, the Aetheorite plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instructions. For your second task, you are to visit the Conjurers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of conjuring. Speak to Madelle, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of the old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons, armor, and all the various items that adventurer might need for her on her travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parsamont. I feel like we should have a counter of how many names I butcher in this game. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm attempting. Feel free to correct me. And listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies? That doesn't sound very good, though. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your task, Sophia. May Nepofrica guide your path. And one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to offer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice and nephrite heroes seeking to attain greatness. All right. I will say it does also feel a little silly actually being a character. Like, we're fairly short, but also this is much taller than Alala felt, so it just kind of feels weird having the camera at a different angle than I'm used to. Okay, all of the tutorial things and whatnot. Okay, let's go get attuned. Oh my gosh, so many people. So many people. Welcome to the fashion show. I know, I want to get into all the fashion things. But that will take some time because we got to do a lot of questing. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Maureen's instructions. Allow me to offer a bit of instruction myself. I am Nasia of the Wood Whalers. I know a thing or two about the aetherite. Yes, the big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means of travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport. The most common transportation spells make direct use of aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea. Any adventurer worthy of the name will seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so helpful as an intrepid explorer. Okay, but you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the aetherites found in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Return learned. Yay! You attune to the aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Yay for teleportation. Yes, because that is super helpful if you need to get back to places. Oh, I like their umbrella. Cool. Okay, let's see. I guess the other one was actually visiting the Conjurer's Guild, which I'm not familiar with where that is. Okay. Can we sprint now? Yes, we can. Snazzy. Oh, it's in here. Okay. Okay, I don't think I realized that that's what this place was, because I've been, you know, playing through this before. I've been over here for story stuff. Okay. Down in this way? Yeah. But we're replaying A Realm Reborn, which I know some people might call me crazy for, but we're starting at the beginning. So I figured if we're going to do this and do the whole entire main story all the way through, we have to start at the very beginning. We're not just going to start in the middle. We got to start at the beginning. You seek the secrets of conjuring adventure? Then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. It is at Maureen's request that you come over, then allow me to provide you with an overview of what might be what it is to be a conjurer. Conjury is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from this shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelveswood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth, in the great subterranean city of Glamora. Okay, I didn't know that. But their desire to settle in the Twelveswood continued to burn fiercely. Time and time again, they sought to curry the elements' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure ether. Pure ether. Recognizing this, the mages of the Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore agnamic entities. I'm gonna we're words and so well. Thank you for sticking with me. It took 5 long decades for our forebears finally succeed. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward, the elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelveswood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus, they did conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this has helped you gain a greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. It has. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin with your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you are ready to take the first step. Cool. Okay, I did actually learn a thing or two there. Okay, we'll hold off on that quest for now. We'll finish out the main quest that we've got here. But definitely we'll be doing that because that is the class that we are. I decided it would be fun to start with one that I hadn't done before. And also be a healer because I do like healing in this game. So I figured that would be a good way to start us off. I do love that about this game though, that you can actually be all of the classes on one character. Oh, I should also let me click on the aetherite before I get super distracted. I do appreciate that as my other MMO, my main MMO that I do play is Elder Scrolls Online. This one is probably going to slowly become more and more of a time sink. It's been a casual. We're probably gonna sink a lot of time into this. But currently my most hours in an MMO is Elder Scrolls Online. Though that very well might change. We shall see. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this one over here. So then we can remember for the purposes of teleporting around. Yay. Because we're headed... Oh, to the markets. Right. All right, let's go ahead and get that one. Snazzy. Okay, then we can... I have a feeling I'm also, based on the other person who was attuning, I don't think I'm the only new character running around here. There we go. Oh, right, we're supposed to give him like a pie or something. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address the parsemontre master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not, for not, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some some tasty morsel to curry in my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mignon's handiwork, and more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smelled the eel pie of yours a malm away. Hand it over. Pie! The flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than Rosewood and Ebony Stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where I stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you don't need fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by a widely traveled well-done merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs, then you may concern yourself with the price and profit. There's little more than I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience. After all, I am wearying of talking. Unless you have another eel pie. I don't have another eel pie. She only gave me one. Okay. Snazzy. Okay, now we can head back to tell her we checked out all of the things. And we're definitely not gonna walk back. Kirby fruit, I like that. It's always fun seeing all the other names and such. Okay, we can go back to the plaza. That way. I'm gonna also try to not be directionally impaired, though I am I am definitely directionally impaired. I'm gonna try not to be, though. I'm gonna try my bestest. I should at least know the basics of how to get around Gridania. The conjuring hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize how important it is that you lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. We haven't yet, but we probably will at some point. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Sophia. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Yay! Close to home complete. Yay! And we're leveling up again. Snazzy! Okay, I think we will call that here for our starting episode of this series. If you want to be here and follow along with things as I quest through the main story and things of Final Fantasy, make sure you hit that subscribe button. if this is not your thing, if you want to find some other things on the channel, I am a variety content creator, so there's a little bit of everything here on the YouTube. I also do stream live on Twitch, so if you want to see me do adventuring and story and simulation things over there, definitely go check that out, and I hope to catch you in the next one.